Hi, Dr. Bear here. I'm with Elise. We are at what visit now? Let's see, only have one more day left of this. We've done 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This will be our 11th visit or something, 11th adjustment, 10th adjustment, somewhere in there. Doing a lot better. Things are changing. He just asked me a question about why his back is popping all the time when he moves and twists in bed. He's feeling a lot better, and I'll let him tell you this, but I'm going to answer the question on film with you guys. I tell you not to self-adjust. People self-adjust all the time going, oh, well, you know, I'll self-adjust. Why pay you, Dr. Thayer, if I can do it on my own? People think that all the time. And the reason why you don't self-adjust is because of what he's telling me right now. Because I'm adjusting him, he's feeling better, but his body's not stabilized enough to hold the adjustment. Yeah. So coughing, sneezing, twisting, he's still feeling things popping. He's not even trying.
Not even trying, yeah.
Yeah, and so self-adjuster, chronic self-adjuster for years, thought he's helping himself, just makes it difficult. Doesn't mean that things aren't going to get better, just means that that's how precarious our body is. He's made his body not able to accept my adjustment. So, anyways,
yeah.
You got that now, right?
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us, we haven't done a video for a couple days, I've been really busy in the office, sorry, but he's been doing better. So tell us kind of the progression of the last 2 days. What's going on?
So the progression has been learning better postures to start teaching my body how to not have to sit in pain or walk with pain, and it's basically, you know, a learning experience for me, learning to position my shoulders, having to have the shin up constantly, which, you know, I gotta constant remind myself to do that, and so that's been helpful.
Good. So results of the stuff we've been teaching you, the results of the homework we've taught you, what have you been feeling?
No, well, I'm feeling like I'm more aware now of where am I sitting and where am I standing, and I used to breathe into the pain to help it relax, and now I've learned that I shouldn't even bother to do that, just like walk it out or move around and just not teach the muscle to be in that position and learn it to be with pain.
Gotcha. So he was trying, the thing he was doing incorrectly, he was thinking that no pain, no gain, I'm going to breathe through it, if I meditate long enough, if I rest long enough, I'll be able to control my pain, I can turn the muscle off, all the stuff you think in your head, right? But that's not true. Leverage is what's creating the problem. Improper leverage creates torque. That torque creates opportunity for the muscle to spasm. That spasm muscle causes him pain. So if you sit there and you try to work through the pain through trying to control the muscle, ain't gonna work. Now there's some sense of understanding that you can control it a little bit, but really it's about leverage. You can't overcome gravity, and so that's what we're teaching him. So gravity is a thing where we've taught him, and we taught him how to manipulate his body to have less pressure on his body.
Yeah.
Good. And so today, huge home run. He's had always a little bit of pain in between each adjustment. I mean, he's sleeping great, he's doing great, and he can tell you more about his cycling, all that stuff is all much better, much better. But today, he had minimal pain between this adjustment because he's finally starting to get the posture, he's finally starting to get the shoulders, he meditated for the first time and had what?
Yeah, no pain in the
No
position.
pain. 20 minutes, no pain. And you guys are going to be like, of course you had no pain in meditation, but every single time you meditated, what?
Yeah, I got some tension.
Gotcha. So, anyways, he only has one more day here, and he says he's going to come back and do more work with me, which I believe. But, I mean, we've done a lot in a short period of time. It's been a lot of pulling, pushing and shoving, but he's all of a sudden just tipping the scales and starting to see the light, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, ready to get adjusted?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now. Were you neck sore after that last adjustment? Any headaches, that kind of stuff?
I wasn't. No, but my senses, my vision, just, you know, it just feels like a little bit, not lightheadedness, but just, you know, just the sense itself, it's a little bit stronger.
More hyper, kind of, like.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Cool.
like if I was not stoned or anything like that, just different, you know.
Yeah. And so, guys, I gave him his first Atlas adjustment this morning, so that's what he's commenting on. I've adjusted him every day, but his first Atlas adjustment has him feeling different, right? A little different. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do it right now. Atlas adjustment, guys. The second one. Okay. You look way more relaxed, too, by the way.
Thank you.
You know, right under here, right under the mastoid process, right under his ear. This is where the Alice is. I got hold of it right now. He can feel it. And we're just going to get him to relax. Good.
Wow.
Why? What's the wow mean?
It felt stronger than the previous one this morning.
I was more on it. I knew I had to kind of push it a little harder today.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And right off the mastoid here. And he needs to relax some more for me. He's coming here. He's coming. Coming. Good. Okay. Now, explain to them on camera why you're here, or what you feel right now. Was that stronger than this morning?
It's hard to relax to the other side. It's harder for me to relax to the other side.
But remember what you said to me right when you got up this morning after I adjusted your atlas for the first time? What did you say to me about your head?
Oh, well, it did feel like he wanted to make my head go like more backwards into the,
better posture.
Better posture. Yeah. The neck felt way looser, but like trying to get me back.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna have him sit up real quick and finish the video of sitting up. Just sit on the table right here. Okay. Just kind of show how your head feels with the atlas adjustment right there. Feels loose right there, right?
Yeah, it feels, like it's being pushed.
Gotcha. And you're not pushing it, it's just
No, it's just like gravity feels like it's getting much bigger force on that area of the body.
Good. Okay, so one more day, guys. We'll get one more video, or maybe two more after this. Luis is doing so much better. Thanks for watching. Okay, last adjustment with Luis. He's been here for about a week and a half. He started last Monday. A little bit of disbelief, a little bit of questioning whether this is going to help. Hoping it does. I think he's gotten a lot out of it. He's going to give us his take on how things have gone and where he's at and where he's going to go to. Had some great results. I think I think we blew his mind a little bit how much he can get done in a very short period of time. But I'm glad that he's here. I'm glad that we're getting him better. I'll let you see the treatment that we're doing right now. And this is literally 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7th day. So like 13th adjustment. And so last adjustment of this time, he's going to come back and do more. But again, I want him to wrap up what these 7 days have done. So tell us, Luis, what's going on?
So for me, this was more like a really big glimpse of hope to be able to go back to my activities and just have a better quality of life. It's been more than 5 years since I've been away from very high-level pros bike races and not having any pain on the bike today was very
well, they don't know what you did.
Very positive.
So we've had him do it a couple times. I asked him because he really wants to know how he feels, which I would want to know too, because biking has been a big part of his life.
Yeah.
And this pain has kept him from doing what he loves to do. It's taken his money away from him, taking his livelihood away from him, taking his joy away from him. Yeah. And so he's like, when can I ride? I go, well, let me do my work and let's have some times we try. So last week we tried a day.
Yeah.
And we tried a day for you to ride, and you ride, and the muscle cramping. Tell us what the muscle cramping is.
Yeah, the muscle cramp has been worrying me a lot because going for easy rides, just going around the neighborhood or just going from point A from point B at lower intensities, my muscles would cramp. And I went to the Santa Monica Mountains, rode for 4 hours, and I was just amazed that I didn't get any cramps. And it's been, about a year and a half without, having those symptoms. So that was really worrying.
That was the first thing.
It was progressing.
And that's the first thing that we got rid of, right?
Yeah.
And we haven't had it since, right? No muscle cramping.
No muscle cramping. Then I didn't try to do any really hard efforts up any hills, which is where I would get my lower back to contract and really hurt. So
what did we say this morning? I said, we have one more visit.
Yeah.
And you did, I don't really want to do it, but I go, just go try it. I go, because I'm going to see you in a little bit. Let's see how you do. And if you hurt yourself, I'll unwind it. I'll fix it. So he went out and he went on a hard ride. I go, let's just try it because this is his last visit for a while. So what happened?
Yeah, so I went over to Laguna Beach and just found the steepest hill I could find, or the steepest couple of hills, and I did some big efforts there, standing on the bike, just pushing and pulling. It was probably like a 15 to 20% grade climb, and when I got to the top, I just couldn't believe it, and so I went down.
Couldn't believe what? Couldn't believe what? They don't know what you're talking about.
That I didn't feel pain in my lower back.
Gotcha. How many years have you had pain in that low back?
Since 2013.
2013. That's 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So 4.5 years of pain. He's been to multiple doctors, multiple training, has some of the best in the world, is a motivated guy. This guy's motivated to get better. He's done everything and nothing. And so 7 days in my office, 13 visits, and you did your climb, and you had how much pain?
No, nothing.
None.
Zero.
None.
Yeah.
Completely untrained too, right? You haven't done any real cardio work. You hadn't really done any muscle work, and you climbed the hill and
no pain.
no pain. So, and he did 4 hills.
Yeah.
4 hills, which normally would have what? Every time would have hurt you.
No, after the first one, I would do like fuck this. Yeah.
So he's.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It's YouTube. We can cuss.
Okay.
So, what did you say when you sat in my chair a few minutes ago? You're like, we're making some good progress, right?
Yeah.
Good. Anything else? How do you want to wrap up this week? What is, again, you got the hope thing. Anything else you want to say about how this experience has been? Because people out there are going to go, why should I come from Ensenada? Because, is he any better than those other guys? And that seems like a lot of work. What? I'm talking like him, by the way, or somebody in the future. But what have you gotten out of this versus all those years? I mean,
it's if I can share from my experience, I think you're gonna come here and get some really good information, some really good treatment that's gonna give you like instant results. But it's gonna be a change of lifestyle and a change of practices that you have been used to your whole life, or that whatever has created your problem. So I would come here with a really open mind and ready to do some changes.
God, you know something? Of all the people to say that, I'm so stoked that he's saying that, because he didn't come with an open mind as much as I thought he did in the beginning, but he has opened his mind up. And he talks about this one word, which I thought was funny a couple days ago. He goes, I just need to submit to it. And I thought that was an interesting way, because, he was fighting me a little bit, even though he wasn't. He wants to get better. It's not like he doesn't want to get better. But he's like, what do I do? What do I need to do? I go, just listen. Relax. Listen to what's happening. Listen to your body. So he submitted a little bit, and he's seeing the benefits. Wish we had him more time. We're going to see him in the future, but good first start.
Yeah.
Good first start, right?
Yeah.
Good. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, and also see this as a long-term relationship with Dr. Ace. If you're going to come here, expect to, be coming here for a long time, and, it's for your own good. I wanted to get fixed in 2 weeks. I have a lot of work ahead. I have to work on some patterns and negative behaviors that have been hurting my body. So now I know that in order to fix 10 years of really bad work, I need some time to adjust those.
Perfect. I couldn't have said it better myself. So again, you get out what you put into it, people, and I would love to just sprinkle some pixie dust on you and make you better overnight, but it just doesn't work that way. Negative patterns, like he said. Functional negative patterns are ingrained patterns that create negative muscle memory that doesn't allow the body to reverse itself. So we have to really retrain the body and retrain the mind to allow the body to do the right thing, which feels like the wrong thing at first.
Yeah.
And so anyways, he couldn't have said it better myself. Good job. Let's get you adjusted.
Okay.
Get over here. Okay, so we're pretty much doing the whole package on him now. Adjusting shoulders. We adjusted the shoulders today. He has an old shoulder problem that we adjusted through today. How did that feel? Was it sore after the adjustment?
A little bit.
A little sore?
Yeah.
But it did relax his shoulders a little bit. So
yeah.
We're adjusting the shoulders, we're adjusting the lower part of the neck, and we're adjusting the atlas now. And you guys get to watch all that. Good. One more here. Good. Good. I don't know if you like or don't like that. You like the adjustment? The shoulder adjustments?
Yeah.
I bet you didn't think you were going to get that this week.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I do the shoulder adjustment, the reason I focus on it is because it's the terminal end of all these muscles. So these shoulders can, again, like I told you, tighten up and send feedback back to the neck. So I like to loosen them up too. Good. Good. Beautiful. Nice. Good. Good. Okay. Beautiful. Nice. On your back over here, sir. And we just adjusted him how many hours ago? 3 hours ago?
Yeah, 3 hours ago.
Yeah, and that's how much it went again. It went that much again.
It went more.
It went more.
Yeah.
Good. Chin up a little more. There, go. Good, that's it right there. Good. Okay. So in a minute we'll get you up and walk you down the hall and see how you do, okay?
Okay.
Dizzy at all?
Need a bit.
A little bit? Okay. Okay, make sure you check yourself at the door, turn and relax. Good. I think I see you trying to relax more.
Yeah.
Okay, stop a second. So a couple things we're working on with Luis here is this. See this tension in the shoulders? It actually looks a little bit better than this morning. We've been trying to teach him position number one, which is a proper position for the body to maintain good relaxation, but he tries too hard, and so this morning we talked about just letting the body kind of go. Okay, and so he's not in a perfect position here, but he's trying to relax. So the things we're going to send him home with is we're going to send him home with good posture, head up, shoulders down, and meditation to try to get the body and mind, spirit together so that it all kind of blends. So he's trying that right now. I can see that. So good. One more lap. One more lap. Hitting the stomach is a good thing to do too. Good. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for letting me do the video. This is going to help a lot of people out there understand there's hope, and again that there's hope to get better if somebody's like you. So thanks for letting me do the video.
You know, I would love to add something else. I was diagnosed with a rheumatic disease called ankylosing spondylitis last October.
I forgot you told me that.
Yeah, and so Dr. Ace just discarded that right away in like 3 seconds or whatever, you know. It's just,
Yeah, because you look on the x-rays, it's not there. I was like, he goes, I have ankylosing spondylitis. I go, I don't see it at all, dude.
So if you get diagnosed for something that severe or whatever, come to Dr. Ace so you can just have a second opinion and just try, you know, see how you feel.
Yeah,
because
a lot of misdiagnoses out there. A lot of them.
Because I was like, it was in my head. So, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
See you guys.